Hello, welcome to Tabletop CP for another battle report. Tonight we're coming back to World War II, playing another game of Chain of Command. So, taking a little break from the American War of Independence. Okay, so tonight we got Cole and his Waffen SS platoon versus my U.S. Armored Rifle platoon. We're playing Scenario 6, attack on an objective. So in this mission, the objective will be the American assembly area, ready to provide forces to assist with the breakout of Normandy. Cole will be starting on this side. He's going to have three jump off points anywhere on his edge, and I'm going to get to place four, not jump off points, I'm sorry, patrol markers. I place 4 patrol markers onto my objective, which is the canvas tarp covered truck there in the middle. Cole will get some free moves though with his patrol markers. Support wise, Cole has 18, he got 15. That's something we just agreed upon, so we can bring some special units in that we don't normally bring in. Plus he gets 3 more for the difference in force rating. So I'm getting 7, he's getting 18. And the objective, you must capture the objective and hold it until your opponent is obliged to withdraw from the table, either voluntarily or due to force morale. So that's it. So that's the intro. Now we'll go ahead and look at the forces. Here we have the American Armored Rifle Platoon. So this is a +4 on the force rating table. Cole's is only +1, so that's why he gets the 3 extra points. So I have a lieutenant with carbine, a platoon sergeant with carbine. I have 2 10-man squads. Well, actually, it's 10 rifles, a submachine gun, and a sergeant with a rifle. I also have a 7-man headquarters squad, which is 7 guys with a rifle and a junior leader with a rifle. Now I have the option to break 2 guys off of either of these and make a bazooka team, which I did. So I took 2 men out of the headquarters squad, I took 2 men out of one of the rifle squads, and I've made 2 bazooka teams. It also comes with a dual machine gun squad. So it's 2 tripod mounted machine guns with a junior leader, as well as a 60mm mortar. He's on his own, he's not part of the machine gun section. So there is the Americans. We'll go see what the Germans have.
So I have 3 squads of Panzer Grenadiers with 2 MG42s apiece, then a Panzerschreck team, and 2 senior leaders.
Well, one's a support, right?
Yeah, one's a support.
Yeah, so one of his supports is already a senior leader. And these are SS, we're just running them as Panzer Grenadiers.
Yeah.
So now we will roll for force support, or force morale, and then we'll do the patrol phase. Patrol phase complete. So here's how it ended. I got a jump off point there in the little woods. I got another jump off point there, right on the edge, and I was able to sneak one in back over here.
I got one behind the bocage right here, one next to the field, and then one in the tool shed over here, but in the barn.
Yep, and then I get one free one on the objective, which is that truck there. Force morale wise, I got a 10, Cole got an 11. So he's more motivated. These guys, these SS guys are
ready to go.
They're ready to bring it to the Americans. So you have the higher force morale, so you will start the game. First roll of the game. Not bad.
Yep. 1 chain of command. 6, 5. So I got a senior leader, junior leader, and leader. Okay.
So one of my support is a Pregame Barrage.
First squad?
So he's trying to bring a squad in. Well, you only roll 1d6.
Oh,
but.
shoot. Chain, not pull back.
So good. So 1 squad coming in.
Second squad?
They're coming in.
Senior leader.
Not coming in. So 2 squads are coming in. With the 3, this squad has come in, gone on Overwatch. And with the 2, that squad has come in there off the barn. On to the American phase. No double phase, but a 5, 2 2s and a 4. Americans decided to just keep their powder dry. They're not deploying. So what you got there? 6 and a 5, and then 2 1s and a 3. Alright, he's going to try to bring in his Panzerschreck team. Just 1 dice.
Oh shoot, I did it again.
Got bolt action on the brain. So Panzerschreck team's coming in. He's going to make a 4 out of the 3 and 1. Probably bringing his other very senior leader. So, well, Pregame Barrage hasn't done a whole lot for me. All it's done is delayed the senior leader coming in once.
And then these guys are going to come in over there.
Okay. So the rules we're saying for the hedgerows is you have to be within 2 inches of it to see or be seen. So move on to the Americans. Ooh, look at that, 3 5s, man. Hell yeah. That's why I'm not going to deploy anything, so there we go. Now let's move right on to the Germans.
Double phase.
Double phase, alright.
Oh, sweet 4s.
Sweet, you got 1, so you can try to bring in your last senior leader.
Yeah.
Which, with the pregame barrage going, you might as well. Nope. No. Okay, next phase. Actually, you can activate your other senior leader. Senior leader has ordered this squad to advance, and they've advanced up to the hedgerow, and they plan on hopping it shortly. So, back to the Americans. Oh no, sorry, you got another phase, don't you? The double phases.
2 5s, 2 2s, and a 4.
Try to bring another senior leader in? No.
Definitely not. And then those guys are going to move.
And then they're going to move up. Okay. Alright. So that squad just moved up further towards the hedge, trying to get ready to go over. Now we go on to the Americans. Bunch of 4s. A 3 and a 2. We're going to wait 1 more phase. Don't want to wait too long, obviously, but I didn't get what I needed, so I'll wait. So you wind up with 2, 3, 3, 4. So you'll try to bring the rest of his stuff in. So the medic can go on anything. So
No,
nothing.
no medic.
Squad. Squad's coming in.
And then senior leader.
No. So he has a squad coming in, and he'll have a 3 left to do something with one of these squads on the table. So he was able to deploy this squad off that jump off point into there. Is that within 6 of them?
Yeah.
Seems like a long way, but
I might need to scoot him back, but
okay. And then that squad did make it over the fence. So they are now in the road. And now it's the American phase. Come on, I need a 1 here. Oh crap. 3 6s.
uh-oh.
That's a double phase and end of turn. So, and a 3 and a 1.
I only was able to move the squad.
Well, he can move with them if you want him to.
No, not
Okay.
knowing how you were going to do this.
Alright, so I got the double phase, end of turn. So these guys popped in here in hardcover. One of my support points is a sandbag bunker, or sandbag emplacement. So we're going to fire onto those guys. So it's all rifles, 1 submachine gun, he gets 2 shots. So needing 4 pluses in the open. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 hits in the open. So you got 2 teams here, so split them up.
First team.
So 1 dead and a shock. And a shock.
Okay, and then not the leader.
Not the leader. Okay, and my 60mm mortar is going to fire. He deployed off that jump off point there, and he's going to fire needing 5s and 6s because he has no direct line of sight. So 1 hit with the mortar. And whatever team.
I did.
A 5, so another dead.
So 2 dead.
Okay, so now the turn ends, so that Overwatch will come off of those guys, and I think that's it. So move next phase. Oh man, almost another double phase, I thought. So I got a 5, burn the 6, 2 2s and a 3. So with the 2, I'm going to fire these guys at those guys in the road. With the 3, I'm bringing in this squad. And yeah, I think that's. Oh, hold on, let me think. I might deploy. I got another 2 left. I can do something with. I brought the rest of the headquarters squad in off of that jump off point. So now I'll do some shooting. So these guys again at them. Needing 4s. So it's 2 and then 3.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good roll.
Yeah. So it's a
3,
7.
7. Yeah, 7.
So split them up.
We'll do. I will do 4 on this section. 2.
1 dead and a shock.
And then.
Just a dead.
Yeah.
So 1 dead in each, and then 1 shock on that.
Not the leader.
So not the leader. Okay, so next let me gather some more dice because we're about to unload with our machine gun squad. I've readjusted them over. I thought I was going to be able to fire on them, but apparently I am. He's more than 2 inches back, so I can't see him. So I'll fire on those guys in the field over there in the lake cover. So I'm getting 20 shots. Needing 5s and 6s because I got 2 machine guns in there. Shoot. Yeah, I'll grab that in a second. 20 dice, it's a lot of dice to grab at once. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Roll 1 more. Just re-roll.
I grabbed one, a different one. So I got 20 here. So 5 hits.
5 hits.
Yep, split them up.
Section left. 3.
So dead in a shock.
And then section right. Oh man.
Dead in a shock.
And then not the leader.
Not the leader. Bummer. And yeah, I think that's it for me. All right, so that was it. The Americans got a pretty good double phase there. Killed 6 SS men. Oh, now you get a double phase. And a 5. So you're at
chain of command.
He's already at a chain of command point or dice. And he winds up with a 2 and a 3 to play with. So this squad has decided to advance to the rear and get behind the hedge, which they barely made it. They got a 5 -2 for the shock, so they got a 3-inch move and just cleared it. And then these guys are going to shoot back at the machine guns.
Okay, so machine gun team. First machine gun team with rifles.
3 hits. Might as well do them all because it's all one squad, so I don't have to split them up.
Oh, I just don't have enough dice.
Okay.
And then second team.
So it's a good roll. It's a lot of hits. How many total is that? That's a shitload of hits.
6, 9, 10.
10?
10 hits.
Are you freaking kidding me? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Alright. Good thing I'm in hard cover. Well, let me roll first before I say that. So, what we got here? A dead. Just a dead. Let me check the leader. Oh god. Whew. Nope. Just one dead guy. Love the hard cover.
Next phase for me.
So let's take one guy out of here. Actually, I should be rolling separate. Well, it didn't matter now.
They're just one section, I think.
No, they're actually 2 machine gun teams. So, next phase. Okay, so he's got a couple more chain of command points.
A lot to work with.
2 3s and a 2. So these guys pulled back from the hedgerow a little bit more just to get out of line of sight of it.
Okay.
And he's going to fire that squad again back at the guys, my machine gun squad.
First.
Hopefully, they don't get 10 hits again this time.
First team. I spoke too soon.
It's 4.
4.
So 4 total so far. Man, Alright, get the good rolling out early.
So, 3, 6, 9.
9 hits. So we got 19 hits on these guys already, even 5s and 6s. That is unbelievable. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So I'll do 4 on the squad, team that lost a guy already, and then 5 on the others. So these guys here,
Ooh.
2 dead and a shock.
Okay.
Even with the hardcover. And just a shock.
shock.
So let me check my leader. Ah, it is. So he just loses a command initiative. So bad thing, check junior leader wounded on a 4. And
-1.
-1. So I'm down to 9. Dish out the shock here. And I think that's it, right?
So 2 shocks and 2 dead.
1 dead actually.
1 dead, yeah.
So I'll take this guy out, and then he is down a
1
command initiative. So we'll go ahead and mark that, and then I'll roll. Alright, back to the Americans. I need to return fire. A couple 1s, 2, a 4, and a wasted 6. So with the 1 I brought in one of my bazooka teams, the 2 I just moved this squad up to the hedge. And then the 4, I brought in a senior leader. He took off both shock. He's going to have them fire back at those guys in the wheat field. And with the last one, I'm going to fire my mortar at the guys in the wheat field. So here we go. Needing 5s and 6s, so I should get what, 7 or 8, right? Yeah, that's not happening.
No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh yeah, 8.
No.
Look at that.
The one time you talk about it, it happens.
Not bad. Okay. So, light cover. Split them up.
Left.
2 shock. So, we got 3 shock now on them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Squad.
1 shock.
2 shock.
2.
So the shock's piling up there. That's good. And then I'm going to fire my 60mm mortar at them as well. 2 hits, reducing cover, so in the open.
Nope.
Shock. And yeah, that's it. So your turn. No more double phases, please. Oh, good. So you 2 2s and a 4. Oh, so he just took both shock off of that squad with the senior leader. Now it's back to the Americans again. Oh, I thought that was a double phase. 2 5s, so I got my chain of command point +1. And a wasted 6 and a 1 and a 3. So with the 3, junior leader here is going to order this squad to fire on them. And I'm going to fire my mortar, but first he's going to use his chain of command dice to interrupt and move them 3d6 -4. Yeah. So 7 inches. He was able to get out of line of sight of everything, so I have nothing to shoot at. Whoa, bunch of 1s. And a 3. So he's going to use the 3 to try to bring his support unit on that hasn't been seen yet. No. So you got 3 1s left.
The medic.
No.
No, not that dice.
Oh, I forgot I had a medic.
The flamethrower team.
Flamethrower team. Oh boy. So they're coming in.
And then the last one, I am just going to not move the Panther Shrek.
So your last dice, you're going to not do something. Alright. Okay, so bringing in the flamethrower team. So the flamethrower team has deployed there. So I have a feeling you're going to try to use it to burn those dudes out. I guess I better put them on Overwatch, huh? So Americans. The American phase. Double phase. Of course, I don't know what the hell that does for me. I can't see anything. A 1, 2, and a 3. Alright, so with the 3, I can actually see the Panzerschreck team. They're within range or within distance of the hedge. So I'm going to fire at them with the 3 of them that can see, and I'm going to fire the mortar at them as well. So 3 shots on them with Panzer Strike with the rifles. Look at that, 3 hits. Both of our armies can't miss tonight. Nothing. And then the mortar. Oh, I think he ran out of ammo because I rolled 2 1s. So I guess the mortar's done for the game.
Yeah, that happened. Remember the Blitzkrieg game we played?
Yeah.
The light mortar ran out right at the start.
Yep. So I'm going to make those guys into that mortar. Those 60 mil mortar guys are going to become just a little rifle squad now. Team. Yeah.
Activating
No
on
leader.
ones.
Yeah. Well, I can activate them with the senior leader. And then I brought my medic in right there. He's going to try to heal that junior leader up. Hey, look at that. That's a German roll there. A bunch of 4s and a 1. I'm going to bring in my other senior leader. He's going to come in over here. So let me sort these guys out. I will use one of these 4s to heal him with the medic. So he's back up to full command initiative. I got another 5. And I can... Alright, let me sort these guys out and then I'll figure out what else I'm going to do. So the platoon leader here, or sergeant, he's put both of these machine gun teams on Overwatch. Over here, this other senior leader, my platoon sergeant, he ordered the mortar guys up. And he is going to have the 3 that can see the Panzer Strike team fire on them again. So 1 hit. Nothing. Alright then. And the medic healed. So I guess that's it. Yeah. Nothing else going here.
Double phase.
Double phase. Alright. Well, come on out then. Come on. We're waiting for you.
I know. Medic.
Yep, medic's coming out.
Mystery vehicle.
Oh boy. It's game over.
And then I'm going to move the Flamethrower Team up.
Ooh.
Okay, good.
All the way up?
No, just outside of your guys' line of sight.
Well, you gotta move the 11 you rolled, so
Yeah.
you're gonna have to roll, I guess, move that direction.
Yeah.
So, there it is, the King Tiger. He's come on, and the medic has also come on.
And then the Flamethrower Team move.
Flamethrower Team made it over there. So double phase, so you get to go again. No double phase this time, but plenty of stuff to do pretty much everything with.
Cover though, right?
Yep, so both these squads moved up. You were going to move that guy up as well, weren't you?
They can move 2d6 and still fire, right? If it moves.
Well, yeah, but what are you going to shoot at?
Yeah, no. I'm just gonna move it up 2d6.
You can move 3d6 if you want. You actually get an extra 1 pip per dice if you stay on the road.
Okay. So that's 8, 10.
Okay. Might as well move up 3d6.
Yeah, I only see 1 bazooka team. No.
Well, I have one that I haven't deployed yet, but
Yeah.
he can't see you. Plus his range isn't that... actually, these bazooka's ranges are pretty good. So, all right, he's going to fire the flamethrower and the squad at those guys.
So it's
All right, flamethrower. Needing 4s, 5s, and 6s. 12 dice.
Six hits.
6. All right, ignoring cover. So it's just one big squad. So here we go. 3 dead and a shock. Pick the leader. Of course. And he's knocked out. I was with you in leaders, man. Every time I play you, take out all my leaders.
And then,
Every time.
Double shock.
And the bad thing happened. Double shock, yeah, so 2 shock. So 6, so I'm sure that's a -2. So I'm all the way down to 7.
My wounded leader
So my leader is knocked out.
on 6. Yep, -2.
Lost 2 men. Okay.
And then the MG42s.
MG42s.
Second
Four
MG42.
hits.
And then the 2 rifles. Okay, so
9 total.
9 total hits.
9 total hits, all in the squad here. 2 shock and 2 dead. Oh man, these guys are getting lit up. So the leader's already hit. So it's 4 total. 2 from the flamethrower and 2 from the machine guns. All right, still there though.
Yeah, I'm holding on.
Still kicking. And then the Panzerschreck.
Hail Mary Panzerschreck.
1 hit.
Yep.
So -1 on my cover. Nothing. Alright. Back to the Americans. You did not get a double phase. So.
No, that was the second part of my double phase.
Okay, so I got 2 more of these. Oh man, I should have freaking interrupted. That was my whole thing. God dang it. God dang it, man. That's what happens when you take a 2-month break. 2 and a 4. So these guys were able to, with 3d6, I only got 3-inch move with the 4 shock, but I did get back out of line of sight at least. And yeah, so that was it for them. And then the 4, this senior leader is going to order the 3 guys to shoot back at the Panzerschreck again. So 2 hits. I've hit these guys quite a bit. They just haven't. They've always made their saves. 2 shock. Alright, that's cool. That's cool. And yeah, so I should have interrupted. I totally blew it there. That was my whole plan when the freaking flamethrower got in range. I was going to interrupt it. Okay, so go ahead. Your phase.
Almost rolled 6 dice. 2 4s, 3 and a 2.
And the King Tiger moved up. So the King Tiger moved up. The last senior leader finally made it on. He ordered them back, removed some shock from them. They're out of line of sight, so he can do that. And then he was able to get part of that squad over the hedge. And that's it, right?
Yep.
All right then.
These guys crept backwards.
Yeah, they move an inch. So 3 3 5 1 1. So almost to another chain of command dice. With the 1, I tried to get those guys to move, but they have so much shock they didn't move. They're just kind of stuck there. Really have not much else to do.
Fire 3 shots at.
So I'm going to fire the 3 shots back at the Panzerschreck again.
Ooh.
2 hits. Nothing. Man, well, they still got 2 shock on them at least. If I get 1 more shock, they're going to break.
Oh, shoot, I forgot about that.
I should have never said anything. So 2 more 5s. 1 2 3. Alright, so everyone's jumped. Flamethrower included.
And then the medic moved up.
Okay, and then he's going to fire with half effect at those guys in the open there. Yeah. See, forget to interrupt. That's what you get. It's all I was thinking about the whole time. As soon as that comes up and he's going to shoot, I'm going to, well. Anyway, next time.
Okay.
4s. Oh, a lot of hits again.
5 good hits.
So, well, I guess that's what, 50%. So,
Just about.
so there you go. About what you would expect, actually. So all of them onto those guys. 1 dead. I guess 3 shock.
Yeah.
Well, no, they're in the forest. That's a forest. So
Yeah.
So 1 dead.
1 dead.
Let's take a guy out. So am I getting pretty close? How many shock do I have?
Oh, with
5. So I guess they do break because there's only 4 guys left.
Yep. 4 guys in the.
Well, they're pinned. I'm sorry, they didn't break. They're pinned.
Just a little more in the break.
Well, break they need double the amount. So pin though, pin's fine for getting shot at with the small arms, but not so much for the flamethrower.
And that's it. It's your face.
Okay. So it is now the Americans. Double phase, which is there any way I can use that to my advantage at this point? I could bring my big squad in on this one. And and I could fire twice. But I think you're probably within 4 of each other now. So you could split them. If they were by themselves, I might do it and kill them. But I need to defend the assembly area. And there's a lot of open ground here that you need to cover still. So if I can get my guys in, I got one more entrenchment and I got one more squad.
Might be just best to save them over
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do anything right at this moment. Well, I got 2. Well, let me think about it. Okay, with the 4, I ordered marching fire on these guys, and Cole is reminding me again, I've forgotten reroll 1s this entire time. Who knows how that could have changed everything, but it's kind of par for the course for me to forget that rule. So, marching fire, so they're going to fire at half effect. Those 3 are going to fire, so we're going to fire everything to the Panzerschreck team. And really, I can't do anything with those guys. They're pinned. So half effect, what's that? 2, so 5 total shots. 1 hit. Just get a pin, please. One hit on the Panzerschreck. Yeah, that's a pin, or a shock. So they're pinned. So if I get one more shock on them, they'll break. And I think that's really all I can do. Everything else is just kind of waiting to come in or sitting on Overwatch. So here we go. Alright, 2 chain of command dice. 3 and 2 1s. All I'm going to do is fire 8 shots at the Panzerschreck team and see if I can break them and hopefully drop his force morale a little bit. 4 hits. Oh, jeez, this got straight wiped out.
They're actually dead.
So, team wiped out, roll a bad thing. No. 0. No. Yeah, 0. Man. Even wiping him out, I can't drop his force morale. You think that guy's getting wiped out would be simple.
No,
So, yeah, that's it.
They were,
No one cared about
they
them.
were all alone, so nobody saw them get killed.
Yeah,
They
no
just-
one gives a crap about the Panzerschreck team.
Chain of command.
So, what do you got here?
A 1, a 3, and a 2.
So this group attempted to move. They got 1 inch, so some of them got over. King Tiger's moved over there. Now he does have a shot onto that squad against the hedge, and he's gonna fire the flamethrower at the pin guys over there.
Flamethrower team?
Okay. So this will probably break them more than likely.
With them being so close, is the 3 good?
No, it's always 4s.
Okay. And yeah, only 5 hits. Double shock.
Double shock in the open. So 4 shock, so that probably will do it for them. How many do they have?
They have 5, so they're at 9 now.
So yeah, they're definitely broken. So 2d6 plus 6. Oof. So 11. So that's 17 inches back. Which actually is not bad. That's probably the best thing that could have happened to me.
Now I put them just by your leader.
But I'm going to have to remove the shock from them, which I can't do. That's going to be very difficult. So my medic's going to have to go up and heal that guy. So, all right, so they're broken. They're running the other way, and the King Tiger gets 7 HE.
Where's the death's head dice?
The what?
I have 1 death's head dice in there.
You got 1 dice with 2 6s on it.
No, with the skull.
Oh,
Gotta put that in there for that good measure.
there it is.
There we go. So 7 HE at that squad right there against the hedge.
All right, 4s and 4 plus. 2 hits. So in the open because reduced cover by 1. So 1 dead. God dang it! He's knocked out. Alright, you know what? I'm tired of killing my leaders every game. A 4. Junior leader wounded on a 4 is a -1. So I'm down to 6 now. Basically all because of leaders. Actually, those guys broke. I have to roll for them too.
Oh yeah.
1.
Should be nothing, right?
Section breaks -1. Damn, I'm already down to 5. All mainly due to leaders again. The last time I played Americans against you, I lost because every single one of my leaders got hit multiple times.
That was the game, the breaching of the hedgerow with a tiger.
That one was bad. It seemed like every time I play against you with Americans, my leaders just get wiped out.
Oh, that one game, that was...
So is that it?
Yeah. That one game, you almost took out the tiger that you immobilized it. Came with pillbox.
Double phase, which I don't know what that does for me. I still don't really have anything to do. I could run the medic over there. Heal him. Yeah, that's what I'm going to have to do that for sure. Alright, and I got a 3 and a 1. That's really all I have left. So this squad was able to just move back, get out of the way of the tiger. And then the medic with the 1. Wait a minute. No, I had to use the 1 for these guys. Wait a minute. Oh no, it's this squad. This guy was knocked out, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they moved back with the 1, and the 3 I used for the medic to move up to there. Now it is
Double phase.
the second phase. Another chain of command point. And then 1, 3. So I'm going to use this to heal him. He's going to get back up.
You make a 4, take off some of that shock.
I can't. I'm in line
can't
of
see
sight.
it, no.
Oh, that's true. You can't see
The
through there,
forest.
can you? Yeah. Okay, so I'll use a 4. We'll take off. Can you take off 3 shock off of them?
Yep. And that's it, isn't it? Because you used the 3 to bring the
Yeah, the medic.
leader up, and then the 4,
No, I used the 3 to activate the medic to heal,
and then
I
make
used the
that a
4.
4.
Yep, that's it. So next year phase.
Okay, 2 3s, and 1 2 and a 5.
So the squad is still working its way over the hedge. Some more got over, but not all. And then that squad over there has crept up, got a bad hole, and moved up to the edge. So they should be ready to come over next time. So here we go. Double phase. Man, it's just I can't do much with them. I mean, I'm not complaining, but so wait, that wasn't a
No, I think you flipped it. It was a
2?
2. No, 3.
3.
You had a 3 and 2
Okay.
2s.
All right, so let me think what I'm gonna do. I've used all. I made a 4, removed 3 shock, and removed 2 more with the junior leader who's been healed. So I'm down to 1 shock now on that. They are now pinned, not broken. So what I really need is the end turn to end. And I guess I could do that with a chain of command dice, but not yet. So 3. So there we go. So all I was able to do, I moved them up, senior leader, moved them up. And then my medic ran 3d6 this direction. He's all over the battlefield trying to heal these leaders who are dropping like flies here. American leaders, man, they're always getting hit. I guess that's what happens when you're just crazy out front
Okay.
officer guy. So 2 4s, a 3, and a 2. So these guys were under the command of the senior leader. We were able finally to make it over everyone over the hedge. Tiger moved 2 inches
3 total with the 1 + 1 movement. Backwards.
backwards. All right.
Reversed.
And then over here, everyone's made it, and that's that. So here we are, hanging on by a thread to the assembly area here. Actually, it's not like it's that threatened, but my force morale is just... Hey, look at that. End of turn.
You didn't even have
That's what I was going to end the turn. Because I want to move those guys out of the way. But I don't have to now. So double phase, end of turn. Man, I could actually be shooting this whole time. I could really be doing some damage with these double phases, but... It is what it is. So I got a 3 and a 4 left. Alright, so these guys were ordered by the senior leader to run around. They're ordered to move up and fire. I get a double phase, so I'm going to try it. and these guys moved back. They removed the last shock with this junior leader. They moved back 12, so they're all the way back there. So here we go. Needing a 10, so moved. Second range band, partially obscured. I need 10 on 2d6. This could be a game changer. No. Nada. So that's that. So next phase. Need a couple 4s here. There's a couple 4s. Another chain of command point. And an extra 2. Alright, so a 4. I made 2 4s. So the leader, he's going to order them to fire and pull back. Then he ordered this squad to move up, and he went with them. Over here, this leader's put all 3 of these squads on Overwatch. Or all 3 of these teams. And then we're going to fire again at the tank. Needing a 9 this time because I didn't move. Ooh, it's a hit. Let's get some dice for that. Alright, so I got a hit. I only got 7 AP with the bazooka. He's got 14 armor. So the chances of doing anything here aren't really that great. But who knows? Remember, I almost took out your one of your Panzer III with that AT rifle that time.
Oh
so
yeah, no kidding.
you could whiff. I got 3. So you need 3 or more. Or 4 or more. Shouldn't be a problem with 14 dice. Yeah, so it just bounced off. Yeah, there's no doing anything to that thing. Not from the front.
Yeah, no, not from the front.
So they're gonna move back just to get out of the way here. Yep, so bounced off the bazooka problem round, no problem. 11144. Okay, so everything general advance. These guys moved over, tried to get a shot on them, they couldn't quite get far enough. King Tiger moved up like 2 inches or something, took out the fence. These guys are now moving through the hole. Over here, the Flamethrower Team has made contact with my jump off point, sadly. So once the turn ends, I'll lose another more morale. And then that squad behind the hedge moved up to the hedge, went on Overwatch, and they're now covering the entrance. What I forgot to mention last time, my medic is running, but these are honorable Germans apparently, so they're not shooting at him. Because he would have to roll. Of course, he's at 11 force morale, so I'm at 5. It's not like losing a point of force morale is going to hurt you at this point. So, my turn. Wasted 6. 1, 2, 2, 3. I brought my last squad on over here. We're just digging in around the objective. That's really all we can do. Over here, I just kind of move things around slightly. These guys slid that way. They moved up. And the medic ran around. He's still trying to get over here. So he's getting a workout tonight. He's been running all over the board healing people. So I got a bunch of guys on Overwatch. And I'm just kind of holding this side down a little bit.
One, two, three, three.
Okay.
See what I can do.
Tiger tank has moved up. Everyone's moving. You've gotten 5s or 6s on every 1d6 movement roll you've had for like quite a while now.
2-3 phases in a row.
So they moved over. They're going to try to shoot the bazooka. I'm going to interrupt, and I'm going to move out of the way.
Okay.
I need that bazooka. It's the only chance I have. So we're just going to move backwards. So 8. If you can move them 8 for me.
Okay.
So that's one of my chain of command points. So I'll just take this one off.
No, you can even reload too, if you want.
Oh, good. Yeah, I need to reload then. I'm reloading.
Alright, then.
Good call, good call.
Then I'm going to do the, since you're done with your interrupt, the 6 hole mounted machine gun. And then the main gun at that leftmost.
Well, didn't he move?
Yeah.
So you can only fire one,
Oh, that's right.
one
so
weapon. So he's going to shoot at those guys over there, which I have no answer for. I need, my bazookas can do nothing from the front. So I either need to get on the flank, which isn't going to happen.
3 hits.
3 hits. So -1 on my cover, so I'm soft cover. So you can only see them, so they all have to go on those guys. So 2 shock. So 2 shock on the machine guns. And is that it?
That's it.
Okay.
You moved out of the way. So
Yeah. 4 1s and a 4. So I got 2 4s. Well, I got no answer for that King Tiger. I'll tell you that right now. There's nothing I can do. I mean, unless I get super lucky. But I don't see that happening. I get 7, what's that? Maybe on average 2, maybe 1 or 2. Maybe if I'm lucky, 2 6s. Of course, it's 5s or 6s, right? So maybe 3. But you get 14 to counter.
Yeah. Those are long odds.
So there's almost zero chance. I mean, it would be a lucky, very lucky hit if I did anything. Even if I could just get equal hits and equal saves, it would be something. But I don't see that happening. So I guess I'm just gonna have to sit behind my sandbags and just take it. That's all I can do, and hope that the soft cover saves me. The 2 shock, I can handle that, so that's not a biggie. But so I have 2 4s left. I'm definitely gonna take these off. Well, I guess I would have to use a 3 for that, because he's not attached to them. So I have a 1 and a 4 left. Alright, so my medic tried it, he didn't quite make it, but he's on his way, and yeah, all I can do is sit here and wait for the King Tiger to finish me off. So I just have to hope you don't get a 3. Hey, no 3, so you can't do the King Tiger.
Yeah, not this time though.
Well, that's one phase one phase. But you can move all your infantry up.
Yeah.
Senior leader's moved up, and he's ordered that squad up as well, and they're gonna covering fire onto this corner of this hedgerow here. All right, here we go.
Ooh.
End of turn.
No more Overwatch.
Well, hopefully I'll get some. What was that? That wasn't a 4.
I didn't see it.
Doesn't really matter because I'm not gonna really do anything.
You gotta take all these. Oh.
Yeah, so those all come off. Covering fire will come off, and I got a 2 and a 1 left, which really, what the hell am I gonna do here? Let me think. I might actually move them up and fire.
Can you bring your leader back?
Oh yeah, I'll move the medic to an inch and he'll heal him. Okay, so we got him back. That's 3 now. These American medics are good, man.
And then that's it. Now next
So
roll.
yeah, next die. Another chain of command. Points. No 4s. I can't get any 4s out of that. That's unfortunate. Okay, so Overwatch. He'll put both of them on Overwatch. Another 3, I'll have him put them on Overwatch. And then the last 3, I guess I'll...
Oh, back to Overwatch.
Yeah, might as well. Alright, your turn.
Oh.
So you're at 2 chain of command dice again?
Yep. And
Yeah.
2.
2 4s and a 2. This squad hopped the fence, 2d6, they made it all the way over. They put over covering fire again over here, and
These guys, another team moved up, and now they're both on Overwatch.
okay. Alright, so here we go. Okay, now I got 2 chain of command points.
I thought you had another end of turn.
No, I don't need that yet. So 2, 1, 4. Okay, so the 4, I move them up. So everyone's going to try to shoot here. We're just going to interrupt and fire first. So I think you have at least, well, I only have rifles.
I got a lot of guys. That squad actually hasn't taken any.
I have, in this force, I have as much firepower as one of your machine guns.
Alright, so I'm gonna roll both machine guns first, and then I'm gonna roll the last 5 rifles last.
Alright, who are you shooting at?
I'm gonna try to get your senior leader in them first.
Okay.
Or only. Okay, so
So you're within 18. Just to see if you need 4s or whatever.
Ooh.
So,
Yeah. Or for 1, yeah.
So yeah, all you need is one guy. So you're within a half an inch of 4s, or instead of 5s.
Okay, so
I should have left them 2 inches back. So I should have done.
first energy 42. Second energy 42.
Oh man.
Okay, hold on. I got a couple more to do. The 5 rifles. And then the 5 rifles. Ooh, man. This is mean.
Okay. You know, I can't keep up with these rolls, you know.
8, 10, 12, 14.
14 hits. Alright, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14. Look at my medics right there. So 3 dead, 1 shock. So see if it's the leader.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, it is. Let's see, a 4+ is the big leader. So it's the junior leader again. So bad thing on junior leader. 2. I'm down to 3. Basically all leaders again. That's the 4th leader I've had wounded.
And then
Second time for him.
And then 2 other guys.
Well, let me see what happened to him actually. I forgot to. So he loses a command initiative. So junior leader wounded for the 2nd time. And then 2 guys killed. So it was 3 dead, but 1's the leader hit and wounded. So 2 dead.
You're lucky you were able to heal him, or you would have lost
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I get 10 shots back.
10 shots. What happened to it being... Okay.
So I got these 4 plus those, no, 9 shots. 9 shots.
Yeah.
So, needing 4s.
Oh, wow. Good return.
Oh, look at that. All of them. So 9 hits. And you're in the open. So I need to do something here. Hit a leader, anything. Just anything that'll drop your force morale.
Okay, so 2 teams.
I'm having a hard time holding on to these dice tonight.
I know. So team on the left, 4.
That's 3. 1 dead and 2 shock.
Okay. 2 shock. 2 shock on the left team. Right team.
Give me some 6s. Or 5s.
Ooh. 2. Alright, so 2 other shock and then 2 dead.
Okay.
See if it's the leader.
So that's 3 total. So
It's not.
no. Man.
But there is.
I cannot drop your force morale.
There
You're
is.
still at 11. I'm at 3.
There is 4 casualties though.
I think I'm never going to play my Americans against you again. 2 American games against you I've lost. Well, I don't know. I've gotten at least 4 leader hits today. And the last time we played, I had at least, what, 6?
I don't think it was that bad.
No, it was. I had leaders hit multiple times last game, too, when I played the Americans.
No, I think we... Oh, that was the one where I played the Marines.
No, no. Oh.
Yeah, it was the... I lost everything.
No,
The
yeah.
knee mortars.
Yeah, those things are pretty nasty. Oh, wait. Was I done? I think I was, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so I got...
So a bunch of 3s.
Yeah.
And 1 and a 2. So you can move the tank. Might as well move it up.
Yeah.
What are you waiting for here? I can't do anything to it.
Ah,
1 inch.
2 inches. On the road.
I say just move it up, man. Because I can't. My deployment points are so far back that you could move all the way up to here. I still couldn't get a flank shot on you.
So that's with that, and then I'm going to use one of the threes to make a 4, and I'm going to take 2 shock off.
I don't think you can do that.
Oh yeah, that's right
Because
there.
your line of sight,
Yeah.
and you could use your junior leader to do it, to take 2 off.
Yeah.
Because he's attached. So King Tiger moved up. These guys, he removed a shock with the junior leader. He's going to fire, but I'm going to interrupt. Just why not? I might get lucky. I got a lot of hits last time, so
Only one section, not 2.
yeah, these guys are going to fire. I'm going to interrupt with them, onto them. It's only 2 hits.
Oh, one was a 4, right? Oh, they're in the open. So
Yep.
left, right.
So 2 dead. Roll leader. Ah! Man, these German leaders can dodge bullets, can't they?
Just barely.
Yeah. Alright, fire back with the 2 MG42s.
Alright, those guys.
Got them. Alright. Alright, you need to stop rolling so good. It's not making a very fun game for me.
So 6, 10.
10 hits on 5 dudes. 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So what's that? 1, 2, 3, 5 dead. You know what? I'm about to just call it because the way this is going, it's obvious that. So they're all dead. Well, I don't think I'm going to have to call it, actually. I just lost 2 leaders. So senior leader killed. That's probably -1. Junior leader killed. 5.
-2, 3 total.
So I'm 0. So that's game. So awkward left-handed handshake. And we'll come back and wrap it up. Alright, well that's game. I was forced to withdraw, so he was able to capture the assembly area. And basically, leaders, again, for my Americans. I had 4 leaders wounded, one of them was wounded twice, and then 2 killed. So that's 6 rolls right there on the bad things happen table on its own. I think the only other roll I made for it was when that team broke.
Yep, that was it.
But I went from 10 to 0 basically on all leader casualties. So it's just something about the Germans playing against these Americans. They just always hit leaders. And I had plenty of chances to hurt your leaders, but you just never rolled low enough.
No, I got very lucky this time.
So it's just the American leaders are just bullet magnets. I don't know how else to put it. They're getting hit. So at least 6 times this time. I think last time I played my American U.S. just Army infantry against your Germans, I had 6 in that game as well.
Yeah, no, it was pretty bad.
So it's, I mean, there's nothing you can do about that. But even if I hadn't lost a lot of leaders, I had no answer for the King Tiger.
No.
My only hope was to get a flank shot. But even then, what is that going to do for me? What would that do anyway?
Yes, +2.
Oh, it would make it easier for me. I'd need a 4 instead of a 5 or a 6.
Yeah.
So really, even against 7 against 14, needing 4s against your needing 5s, still, it's not very likely I would have done anything. 7 dice needing 4s, I would have had at least 3, maybe 4, and you would have had all you would have had to do is roll 4 plus 5s, 4 or more 5s to bounce it off. So basically, this is the first time we've ever played with a big tank like this. So unless you bring another big tank or something with higher AP, they're almost impervious to infantry held anti-tank weapons.
Well, I think since we were playing with Bocage, if you had put a tank barricade in the center of that road, you could have gotten my tank stuck on the bocage. Had it.
Well, you know, I was going to, but it's only like you could have squeaked by it because I measured it out. I was thinking, oh, I'll block the road, but the way that the road is, the hedges are set up, you could have just went around it.
Okay.
So there was no point. But anyway, yeah, I mean, that's just bad rolling for me. Good rolling for you. There's nothing you can do about that.
No.
But I think, I don't know, if I was still at like 10 morale and didn't lose all my enemies or my leaders, with 7 HE that you have, I don't know, I'm in hard cover. I think I could have held out a long time. It would have taken a long time for you to take me out.
Yeah, I think so. I think what really helped was when I pushed the left flank and made your guys route.
Over there?
Yeah, because it stopped any possibility of
Yeah.
getting to get a flank shot.
Well, yeah, and then I really screwed up big time by not interrupting and running those guys back just behind the hedge there.
Yeah.
That a full squad, you know, behind the hedge guarding that forest would have been made you think a lot differently.
No, definitely.
But yeah, that was like the most crucial mistake I made. The rest of it mainly was bad rolling. I mean, all the leader hits, I can't do anything about that. So
Yeah. Another thing that could have helped is having the objective in a different spot in that big deployment area. Could have helped because you had that fourth jump off point in a good spot.
yeah, I just put it on the edge. I didn't think about moving it. I thought, I'll just put it there. Because, I mean, why would the assembly area be somewhere else? But, it is what it is. Sometimes you just, the rolls of the dice are
Whipping it.
negate all other forms of tactics or strategy. I mean, if you can't keep your leaders upright, there's really nothing you can do. But this medic,
Oh, he's the MVP for you.
oh man, he healed every leader that went down. I mean, he was over there, he was over here. So I think if I ever have a American Army again, I'm gonna have to bring 2 medics, just to have so they don't have to run so far. So anyway, well, King Tiger's first game, right?
Yeah.
First time ever used.
First time they get to use it.
And yeah, like I said, this is the first time we've ever seen a super heavy tank in this game. And if you don't bring something with 10 AP or higher, forget it. Because there's no stopping it. Even with a flank shot, it wasn't going to help because still it's 7 against 14, but needing 4s versus 5s. It's statistically, it's not going to improve the chances that much. So.
I think it would have helped though. I think like all possibilities were in better favor if you had been able to.
Well, yeah, I would have had a better chance.
Yeah.
But that better chance is still crap.
I think also what could have helped is if you were able to play a little more offensively with your other squads and keep the MG team in place in Overwatch. Because when you had that MG team in Overwatch, it really stopped me from moving.
Well, yeah, I locked down this whole area, but, you know, over there, yeah, I should have either interrupted and shot back at you. That probably what I should have done. Instead of running, when you went to shoot that flamethrower, I should have shot the flamethrower with an interrupt. But
I think with what happened before, those guys were gonna. If it wasn't the flamethrower, it was gonna be the squad moving up with hand grenades. That might have done you guys in regardless. But who knows? Dice might have been in your favor.
I don't know. The flamethrower is what did it. Hand grenades, they're good, but not as good as a flamethrower. That's all you needed.
I didn't even get as much shock as it was possible.
With the flamethrower?
Yeah, I only got like 4 shock total both times. No, not even 2 shocks.
Well, I think it was 4 one time and 2 the other. So yeah. That's still a lot of shock on a small group of guys like that. So anyway, well, that's it. Maybe next time I'll bring the Americans again. Maybe I should attack with the Americans. You know,
We'll try that next time.
they've defended every time, but just their leaders are just. I don't know. They got one of those T-shirts with a like
Shoot me.
shoot me on it, a bullseye. All right. Well, anyway, we'll be back for the next battle report.